Welcome back to Bitter Swede Garage. I'm still working on the 54 Chevy Cummins project. It is a slow grind. Quite literally, actually. I'm not that great at welding, so I got the patch panel I built all welded up, so now I'm back to my original plan, I guess, of stripping this paint off of here. And oh, what fun it is to strip the paint off a 54 Chevrolet. So let's get to it. All right, so got the majority of it knocked out. Still have a bunch of little nooks and crannies to go through, but I decided on the stuff that's underneath the door panel. This is all original paint, and minus a few little rust spots. It's in pretty good shape, so I'm gonna knock the rust off and then just scuff this stuff so the primer will stick. It's going underneath something anyway, so I don't really need to take it off to bare metal. The black paint looked like it was rolled on. You can see a drip there. Or they were real heavy with their so do that and all along these edges. And it's not very exciting stuff, but it's all necessary. Big old necessary. So I'll keep going on this and you get to enjoy not seeing it. Paint is removed. I know I said I was gonna leave this alone, but you know, I was here, had a grinder. I feel ashamed. But I did it anyway. So that is all of the inside. I even got the inside of that channel pretty good. There's still a little bit of red, but the window felt channel goes in there. And also there's some like reveal molding that go over this. So I mean it's gonna get all painted, but I don't know. I have this weird thing about when you're taking like the door panels or something off of a truck and then you see that it was definitely a different color. So I'm trying to hide the evidence. That's what I'm doing. Like automotive murder, crime scene investigation. All right, I just hit it with some 80 grit. So that kind of took out some of the marks from the wire wheel and the plastic remover disc. And then I noticed these holes here. They're from like a screw-on type mirror. So I beveled those with a step bit and weld them up real quick. Well, I hope I can find a good ground. All right, little cleaning. Mark must have used this last. Mess. Going on. There we go. Probably have to weld it from the other side too, but you can grind that down and figure out another place to put a mirror. Here's the outside of the door. It's pretty straight. Got a little boo-boo right there, and also, well, you know, it's all over, but I don't think there's any filler in it, but we're about to find out. So this thing had big old mirrors on it. So I'm gonna try to hammer and dolly that down if I can get to the back side, because you know, whenever you screw into something and tighten it, it pulls the metal up. There's our top two, and apparently a third. So weld that one up, and I'll touch these up a little bit. I don't know if this door was blue or if they painted it blue. I think the paint is on top. Anyway, I do have a blue driver's side fender, so probably got hit on that side at some point. Anyway, it is 70 some years old. So tap this stuff down, maybe weld it up, and then we'll start stripping this paint. All right, I got it all shiny. Got a couple of studs welded on here. Try to pull that crease up just a little bit. I don't want to stretch it or oil can this big giant flat surface. One other little ding there, and then I'm sure there's some other ones. Looks like there's a low spot there, but most of that's gonna get filled with primer and blocked out. So working on the big stuff, but at least I got all the paint off of it. Glad that's over. All right, this one came up real nice. Tiny bit of filler there. This one, I didn't want to mess with too much because I was afraid I was just gonna just move all over and create a bigger mess. So I got it up a little bit, but it's good enough. Make sure to touch your bare metal with your bare hands too. That's good for it. All right, so I got this thing all wiped down and I hung it up here. That way I can prime both sides. I don't think it should move around. Anyway, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to this door again. I still gotta do the other one. So we might as well get this primed while it's nice and clean, so it doesn't get any flash rust. I don't really have to worry about that too much here in Wyoming because it's so dry, but you know, touching it, moving it around, it's just better if it's primed. So it's gonna be the side prime. Well, 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 we got us a primed hanging door. Looks pretty good. Now at least it's all one color. That's really all we're after. Unlike my beard. It's the beard of many colors. So that's ready for sitting around some more. And we'll go tackle the other door hiding back there. It's gonna be more of the same, so you probably don't need to see that. It'd be kind of boring. But yeah, I'm glad to get the old paint and the old paint job grinded off of there. And it's sealed up so it doesn't rust. And yeah, it's just a matter of time, you know, one piece at a time, as Johnny Cash says. So, what next? Well, there's one more piece of the puzzle done, or at least stripped and primed. I still need to put it all together because it's not really a puzzle. Anyway, thanks for watching Bitter Swede Garage. And yeah, we'll check you next time.